But among all the characters, there is one whose path to becoming a Dou Emperor is often ridiculed, debated, and even dismissed as a joke. That person is none other than the Queen Medusa, the woman who once shook the Jiama Empire with her beauty and strength, and later followed Xiao Yan all the way to the peak. So just how useless was Medusa? Why do so many readers say that if she hadn't given birth to Xiao Xiao, she would have been ruthlessly abandoned by fate and never become a Dou Emperor in her life? Today, let's break down this controversial issue in detail. First, the foundation of becoming a Dou Emperor, bloodline. In the world of battle through the heavens, cultivation is not simply a matter of hard work. Talent, opportunity, and resources are important. But when it comes to breaking through to the Dou Di realm, there is a hidden, decisive requirement: bloodline. Yes, effort is necessary, but without a bloodline strong enough to support this step, one can only stop forever at the Douxing realm. For example, Yuan, the patriarch of the Gu clan, had spent countless years cultivating and had already reached the peak of Douxing. But he could not cross that final threshold until Xiao Yan opened the plane channel and the source energy poured into the Douxi continent. Because Yuan was born with a trace of Dou Di bloodline, once the source energy appeared, he naturally ascended to the legendary realm. Another example is Zhu Kun. He had been stuck at the peak of Douxing for over 1,000 years. His strength was unmatched, but without sufficient source energy, he could only search endlessly, to the point of being trapped in the ancient emperor cave. When the source energy finally returned, his bloodline gave him the qualification, and he instantly broke through. So when we look at Medusa, this problem becomes obvious. Second, the weakness of Medusa's bloodline. Medusa was indeed a genius among magical beasts. From a 7-colored heaven-swallowing python to the 9-colored variant, her evolution path was already something countless beast races could only dream of. She reached Douxing level with her own strength, a feat that deserves respect. But compared to beings like Yuan or Zhu Kun, Medusa's bloodline was far weaker. In fact, among the top-tier bloodlines of the Douxi continent, the 9-colored heaven-swallowing python lineage is only ranked around 5th. That means that even if she poured in a lifetime of effort, she still lacked the fundamental qualification to step into the Dou Di realm. Let me put it this way: cultivation effort is like climbing a mountain, and bloodline is like the bridge at the summit. No matter how far you climb, if the bridge is missing, you'll never cross. Medusa, without intervention, was destined to remain stuck. Third, Xiao Yan's opening of the source energy. Of course, Xiao Yan is the center of the entire novel. After he finally reached the Dou Di realm himself, he opened the plane channel and brought source energy into the continent. This gave countless peak Douxings the opportunity to attempt the final breakthrough. Yuan and Zhu Kun seized it directly. Xun'er, with her divine bloodline, awakened instantly and became the youngest Dou Emperor. But Medusa, if it were just the source energy, she still wouldn't have made it. So why did she succeed? The answer lies in one person: her daughter Xiao Xiao. Fourth, Xiao Xiao's awakening of the Dou Di bloodline. After Xiao Yan became the first Dou Emperor of his era, his daughter Xiao Xiao inherited his bloodline. Naturally, she awakened the Dou Emperor bloodline. And once a child awakens the bloodline, the mother is indirectly affected. Medusa, as Xiao Xiao's mother, thus acquired the Dou Di bloodline she lacked. This is why many readers sarcastically call her useless. She did not rely on her own strength, her own bloodline, or her own opportunities. Instead, it was because she bore Xiao Yan's child, and Xiao Xiao awakened the bloodline, that Medusa was indirectly upgraded. It's almost like a cheat code. Instead of earning it herself, she was handed the key through family ties. Fifth, comparison with the other 4 emperors. Let's compare the 5 Dou Emperors who appeared at the finale. Xiao Yan, heaven-defying effort, countless life and death struggles, plus the fusion of multiple flames, a true self-made Dou Emperor. Yuan, peak Dao, shung with a natural Dou Di bloodline. Years of accumulation made his breakthrough inevitable once source energy returned. Zhu Kun, similarly at the peak, limited only by lack of energy. Once the energy came, his bloodline carried him through. Xun'er, Born with divine blood, far surpassing her peers, she was destined for duty the moment she was born. Medusa. Without her daughter's bloodline awakening, she would never have stepped into that realm. Among these five, only Medusa's path looks awkward and dependent, leading to criticism from fans. Sixth, was Medusa really useless? Now comes the key question. Was Medusa really useless, as many people say? From a bloodline perspective, yes. She did not have the foundation. Without Xiao Xiao, her path would have ended at Dusheng. No matter how hard she worked, it was impossible to break through. But from another perspective, she wasn't completely without value. Don't forget, Medusa played an important role in Xiao Yan's journey. She stood by him in crucial moments, bore Xiao Xiao, who later became a Dou Emperor herself, and ultimately became one of the five emperors, even if somewhat passively. So perhaps it's unfair to say she was useless. Instead, we could say she was one of the luckiest characters. She didn't just ride on Xiao Yan's coattails, she also benefited from the ties of family and fate. Seventh, the irony of the duty realm. At the end of Battle Through the Heavens, author Tiancan Tudou used the five emperors breaking the sky as the final grand climax. But ironically, while the other four had strong reasons and qualifications, Medusa's ascension always seemed a little forced. This reflects a deeper theme in the novel. In the path of cultivation, not everyone can rely on hard work alone. Some are chosen by bloodline, some by destiny, and some, like Medusa, by sheer coincidence of family ties. So how useless is Medusa? The truth is, without Xiao Yan and Xiao Xiao, she would never have become a Dou Emperor. Among the five emperors, she is the one whose ascension depends the least on her own strength. But at the same time, her existence shows us that cultivation is not only about fighting and striving. Sometimes family and bloodline determine everything. For Medusa, the greatest choice she made in her life was giving birth to Xiao Yan's daughter. That alone changed her destiny and allowed her name to stand forever among the five emperors who broke through the sky. And that is both her sorrow and her fortune. And that's the story of Medusa's awkward journey to the Dou Emperor realm. Unlike Yuan, Zhu Kun, or Xun'er, who all had undeniable talent and bloodline strength, Medusa's ascension relied almost entirely on her daughter Xiao Xiao. Some see this as uselessness, others see it as luck, but no matter how you view it, in the end she still stood at the peak as one of the five emperors who broke through the sky. What do you think? Was Medusa truly useless, or was her path just another form of destiny? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss more deep dives into Battle Through the Heavens and other epic Donghua worlds. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.